You're listening to CBC Online at cbchs.org.
Pingel, and got to be a pretty exciting day for you. You got a bunch of players signed with some major colleges. Talk about signing day. What are your thoughts today?
Well, I'm excited for these kids. Anytime they get a chance to further their career playing, they represent themselves, they represent CBC. It's really exciting to see the excitement they're experiencing right now. So it's fun to live through them right now.
So your quarterback goes to Coastal Carolina. He had a prolific season, one of the top passers. Talk about just his season in particular, and then we'll go down through all the guys. Talk about Dalton first of all.
Well, Dalton had a great year. He was a great leader on and off the field. He came to workouts ready. He's just going to be a hard one to replace. But, I'm really excited for him at Coastal. I know he's really excited about going out to the East Coast and being near the water and playing some good football. So I'm really fired up for Dalton.
Missouri Western got two of your guys, Darian Bass and Sean Holloran. Talk about Darian and Sean and how will they fit in at Missouri Western. What do you know about their program?
Well, both are going to be premier players, in my opinion. I think they're both going to probably redshirt their first year, but then I think they'll both see some field time by the time they're a sophomore, junior. I think the sky's the limit for them at that university, and I'm really excited for them.
You got Antonio Brown going to Emporia State. He had a lot of big carries for you, a lot of touchdowns over his career here. Talk about Tony's career at CBC and how he's going to translate to the next level.
Well, AB's going to translate fine to the next level. His work ethic is going to be successful anywhere he goes. It's going to take him far in life. He may not be a starter right away. He'll probably get redshirt, but he'll keep battling and fighting until he gets his name in the lights. And 2-3 years from now, we'll be talking about what Antonio was doing at Emporia State.
You got Darius Carey, who was really a stalwart on defense for you all season. He's going over to Quincy to play. Talk about Darius and how he's going to go to the next level.
Well, I'm excited for Darius too. Everyone was worried about his size. He's kind of undersized for the position he plays, but he's honored. He plays tough. He plays with a lot of aggression, and he'll be fine in college. And Quincy's getting a steal by getting Darius Carey.
Now, when these guys go from high school football to college football, what's some advice that you could give them? What's the biggest difference? I know you'll say speed of the game and the size, but what are some of the big differences that they're going to see next training camp?
Well, I think the biggest thing they're going to do is the mental game is going to be so much harder. In college, it's more of a class. You got to really understand, the off the field things as far as on the field. A lot of these guys got through with athleticism in high school, and now everyone's going to be just as athletic. So they got to really put it in the film room, in the classroom, and things like that.
And what are some of the intangibles these guys are going to need? You talk about the mental game, but just being away from home, away from their families. For you as a player, when you went to college, what were some things that you had kind of a hard time with adapting?
The biggest thing I think they're going to have a tough time to adapt to is they're no longer the big fish anymore. They're going to have to become freshmen again and just learn all those things, learn everything for the first time, know where to go, how to use their meal ticket. All the things that you don't think about, they're going to have to relearn and just adapt to.
And finally, it seemed like every quote from today's press conference was that all these guys were a key reason why you guys went undefeated during the regular season. I mean, this was a pretty good group right here.
Oh, yeah, it was a very special group. And anytime you can see them go to college, you're happy for them, but at the same time, you're reloading, so we got to kind of find the places the replacements to replace these guys. But it's their time. I'm very happy for them.
And finally, we need your juniors kind of see this kind of ceremony. Does it give them a little bit of incentive to try to up their game a little bit?
I think so. Anytime they see a hat in front of someone or a little media attention, everybody wants that. Our juniors are ready to take the leadership role. We don't even call them juniors anymore; they're our seniors. So we're ready to go.
Good, that's Coach Scott Pingel, CBC Online. We'll catch you next time.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.